G'day from WA everyone, how you going? Welcome to episode 3 of my trip around Australia. If you have been following me so far, you know that about a month ago I headed off from home on a working lap of Australia. First of all, I headed up the Oodnadatta track and then down the Eyre Peninsula. And then on the last episode, we finished up on the Great Australian Bight before heading across to Nullarbor. Right now, I am in Esperance, and I've got to tell you, I've never been here before, but this might be one of my new favourite places in Australia. The sand is so white here, the water is incredibly blue. It is just a beautiful spot, and I am already in love with this place. Right now, I'm on Twilight Beach, but there's about 5 or 6 beaches here I'm going to check out today. Tomorrow, I'm going to get my ute serviced in the morning, and then I'm heading off to Cape Le Grand, where the world's best beach was just announced last week. The world's best beach is an hour up the road for me, and I'm going to go and check it out tomorrow. We've got a huge episode in store. We're starting here in Esperance, and then we're going to make our way up the west coast, heading north towards the Gibb River Road. But before we get up there, guys, this is what we've got in store for you. Well, I'm officially bogged for the first time. To the world's best beach. Here I am at Lucky Bay in Cape Le Grand, which is about 50 minutes out of Esperance, and about a week or two ago this was named literally as the world's best beach. I'm just going to try and get out of this wind a bit here, hang on. I spent yesterday checking out the beaches around town, West Beach, Twilight Beach, Picnic Beach, all the beaches around the Esperance actual town area. And today I've got a parks pass and a campground here at Lucky Bay at this. This is pretty insane, but the disappointing part about this is that the weather is pretty crap. It rained all morning in Esperance today. The sun is starting to come out now, so I'm hoping that this afternoon I'll be able to maybe even dip my feet in the water. I'll settle for that, but as long as it doesn't rain again, that'll be fine with me. I just want to be able to enjoy this as much as I can while I'm here because, well, it's the world's best beach. I want to be able to do something at the beach. I am going to have a bit of a scope around the area, so let's go and check it all out and see what this place has on offer. Have a look at the ocean out there. That is bloody scary stuff. If you fell in there, goodbye, you are cactus poopers. That would be the end of you. I don't know what the wind measurement is out here, how many knots it is out there, but bugging me dead. It would be a lot. Check out this ocean, it is insane. Smash up against these rocks here. All good if you fall in though, we've got a life raft. Well, we're at Hellfire Bay, or beach or something like that, and it's beautiful beach yet again. All the beaches around here are just unbelievable. Look at this, beautiful. This sand, just unbelievable. I've never seen anything so white in my life. Literally looks like the kind of thing you would find in Wayne Carey's pockets on a night out in the Crown. Such a beautiful spot. The water is so blue, but it's freezing. Look Feels like I'm back in Ballarat. Come to the other side of the country to get away from this weather. It's probably been over here, fucking me dead. It is choppy out there too, bloody hell. If you fell in there would be no coming out again. That would literally be the end of it. I'm just gonna have to come back here in the summertime, I think, because this is just abhorrent conditions. This is disgraceful. This is not how I wanted to end my day at the world's best beach. This sucks. So I spent like 2 hours at Cape Le Grand, and then it was just freezing cold. It was so cold there. I had a campground. The campground was great. I overlooked the beach from where my ute was parked, and it looked amazing. I spent $20 getting the campground there, which was fine. Like, it was worth it for what it was. But there is no way I'm going to spend the night here freezing me butt off in the 500k an hour winds that were blowing through the national park. So I headed back to Esperance, and then I've actually booked a cabin for the night. I didn't want to do it, but here I am in my cabin. So I paid $20 for a campsite, and I've let the campsite go to waste. And now I've got a cabin that I had to pay another $85 for. It's at Pink Lake Tourist Park for what it's worth too. So anyway, I'm going to spend the night here, and then tomorrow we're going to head off to Wave Rock and have a look. So I'm going to see you guys again when we are over at Wave Rock, and we are praying that the weather is going to be good over at Wave Rock at least. Right, guys, let's get over there. G'day guys, how are we? Welcome to Wave Rock. We made it. Getting a cabin last night was the best thing I could have done. The weather was absolutely disgraceful last night. It was like Cyclone Tracy going through Esperance. Maybe not that bad, but it was pretty bad. I've driven nearly 4 hours today to get here to Wave Rock. I think we're about 4 hours east of Perth, which is where we're going to be heading tomorrow. But there's plenty to check out in this area while we're here before we set up camp tonight, so let's go and check it out. G'day everyone, it's still freezing cold. I've just set up camp here at the, hang on a minute, where's Wiki Camps? We are at the Camp Wave Rock short stay, according to Wiki Camps, which was $20 a night, and it is just out of Hyden, so probably like 5k from Wave Rock. So I've set up camp here tonight. Sunset might be amazing, but it is freezing cold. I don't know what it is with this bloody state, Western Australia, and not being hot. All I've ever heard about is how hot WA is and how nice it is over here. I've been nothing but freezing cold since I got here, except for one day when I got to the beach. Anyway, we're going to set up camp here, cook ourselves some dinner, and then tomorrow we're going to head into Perth. Now, I don't think Perth is going to be all that exciting, to be honest, so I don't know how much videoing I'm going to do there. So we might catch up again in Perth. If not, we'll be catching up again north of Perth when we get to Kalbarri. Righto. See you guys soon. G'day everyone, how you going? Welcome to Lucky Bay. Not to be confused with Lucky Bay over at Esperance where I was the other day at Cape Le Grand. This is a different Lucky Bay. I've driven 6 hours today from Perth, and I've parked my ute right there, and that is where it is going to stay until tomorrow morning. This campground, Lucky Bay Campground, was $15, and it is worth every cent. Look at that for a spot to park the ute for the night. What a view. Definitely one of my favourite campgrounds that I've had on this trip so far. I've called into Kalbarri first before I came here today. I went to the bait and tackle shop and I went and got some fish. I'm going to throw a rod in while I'm here. I'm not much of a fisherman, but we've got to give it a go while I'm here. Going to get the Weber out, going to cook myself a barbecue tonight, and this is where I'm going to be parked for the day. Before I got in here, I had a bit of a drive around the dunes on the way in here. It's a beautiful spot. I was a little bit worried I was going to get stuck in the sand there for a while, but 20 PSI on the tyres and the old low range got me here, no dramas. We're going to pump the tyres back up tomorrow, and we're going to go and check out Kalbarri a bit better. But for now, let's get this camp set up and let's go and do a bit of fishing. Righto, yibbida yibbida. Welcome to Rex Hunt's fishing show here at Kalbarri, kind of Kalbarri, we're near Kalbarri. Here's me fish that I bought. Watched the YouTube tutorial yesterday how to fish with gang hooks. First time I've ever done it, so this could be an absolute disaster, but we're gonna give it a go. I don't even know where my fishing rod is. There it is. Right, let's get these hooks on and let's try and catch ourselves a fish. Wish me luck. Righto, so we've got our swivel gangs, named because they're in a group. Right, now we're just going to tie this on the end of our rod here. When you don't know how to tie knots, you tie lots. And the only knot I know how to do is the old loop, swoop and pull. Have a look at this. You'd think I was in the Boy Scouts or something. Look how many knots are in there. That better not come off. Righto. Next we need our fish. Now the guy on YouTube last night said that the furthest hook has to go on the eyeball. Sorry mate. Ooh. Righto. That goes through there. This one goes in there and you twist. There we go. Look at that. Rex Hunt Fishing Adventures. Here we go. Righto, pretty much no idea what I'm doing here. But the water's over there and I've got a rod in my hand and I'm assuming I'm just going to cast this thing in there and hope that I end up with a bloody great big whopping fish on the end of it. I'm also not too sure how far I'm supposed to stand in the water to do this. So there's going to be a lot of guessing going on here. A crab on me line. I just lost the bloody thing. Look, it was eating me fish. Oh, I can't believe it. I would have settled for that tonight. That would have been great. Oh man. All right, we'll quickly chuck the line in for a little bit longer and then we're going to cook ourselves some dinner. Righto, Crabby, where are you, mate? Come back over here. G'day everyone, welcome to the Kalbarri Skywalk. This is unreal. I camped last night on the beach and I've come here this morning and it is basically a platform that goes out over these massive cliffs in this gorge here, just about 30k, probably out of Kalbarri. Check this out, this is unreal. The scary part about this though is I can actually feel this platform moving as I'm walking along it, and I don't know how many meters above the ground here I'd have to be. It would be a lot. It would be enough to die if it fell anyway. But anyway, pretty scary, but at the same time unreal and awesome. G'day everyone. So believe it or not, the weather turned to crap again. I'm still heading north and the rain has followed me even as far as Kalbarri. So I headed off from the Skywalk. After I went and had a look at the Skywalk, I went and did one of the walks around the area, which was really cool. Apparently quite dangerous. Apparently people have actually like died down there in the summertime. It must get real hot. But today was definitely not one of those days. Definitely not real hot in Kalbarri. The rain was just setting in about half an hour ago and I thought, bugger this, I am out of town. So I've just booked myself a site over at Monkey Mire. So I'm just heading back on the road and I'm heading north again. And I'm going to be at Monkey Mire tonight and then spending the next few days around the Monkey Mire, Shark Bay, Denham area. So I'm going to check out that over the next few days. So let's get over there and let's get away from this rain for good. Good morning, everyone, from Monkey Mia. This place is so good. This is my morning so far, parked up here at the beach, and I was here in the exact same spot last night watching the sun go down over the ocean, and that is something I could definitely get used to. Watching the sun go down over the ocean here in WA has definitely become one of my new favourite pastimes. I'm absolutely loving it. Now, one thing I didn't realise when I got here to Monkey Mia is the emus running around here at the park. It is absolutely hilarious. They are everywhere. They are running up and down the laneways between the caravans, and they're like grabbing people's towels and running around with them. That's absolutely hilarious. In fact, I woke up this morning at like 3:30 this morning, could not get back to sleep, and when I finally did get out of my rooftop tent, I woke up and I'm like, is someone trying to start like a two-stroke engine here? I thought someone was starting like a chainsaw or a whippersnapper. I'm like, what the hell is that? And next minute, this bloody emu came running past me. They're the bloody funniest things. They make the weirdest noises. So that's one little novelty that this place definitely has on offer. The other one is the dolphin feeding. So a few times throughout the day, the dolphins come here to Monkey Mia. So I'm going to head over there soon and go and check out the dolphin feeding. After that, I'm going to go and find myself a campground over at Bottle Bay. So I'm going to have a big day ahead of us. But for now, let's go and check out these dolphins. Goodness gracious me, I thought I was going to get stuck out in the middle of the wilderness there for a little bit. I've arrived at Bottle Bay. Beautiful beach, check this out. Just currently parked up here, right on the shore. Beautiful spot. But the road in here was atrocious. That is the worst road I've ever been on in my life. Oh my goodness. I got bogged, finally, after, what have I done, like 13,000 Ks so far, finally got bogged. Well, I'm officially bogged for the first time. I was going great, and this bloody car in front of me was going so slow, and I had to slow down, and then I've bloody got bogged in the sand here on the way at the Bottle Bay, so I've got some Max Tracks with me. I'm gonna have to try and, bloody hell, I'm gonna have to try and get them underneath here and get me back on the track here. Bloody hell. Righto, let's start digging. 20 PSI on the tyres on the way in here. Apparently not enough. After I got bogged the first time, I then came on the road that goes out to Bottle Beach. Definitely was not expecting it to be anything like it was. It was shocking. It was literally just sand for like 30 Ks. Like, just sand. I might as well just been driving on the beach. So anyway, I got stuck. Oh man, this road literally has gone from being corrugated road to sand, like full on just sand, and I'm stuck. Then I had to help another guy with a camping trailer get out of because he got stuck. It was just a shocking road. So I added like 45 minutes onto my drive out here, but not to worry, it was a pretty cool drive out here, and I've made it. So the sun's shining, and I'm gonna get the drone up and show you around this place, and I might even duck in for a bit of a swim. I wish I just had the GoPro with me. Oh my goodness gracious me. I just had the rod in, just off the beach, off the shore. And I thought, there's a big black spot in the water there. What's that? Anyway, so I started reeling my rod in. This bloody thing starts chasing me line. I kid you not, a shark, 2-3 meters long, just swam right into the right. I would have been within a meter or two of me feet. It wanted my fish. That was insane. I wish I could have filmed that. That was like, it came right up. I had to literally step out of the water. That was crazy. I was going to go for a swim in there. No, not today. That is the end of that. WA is crazy. G'day everyone, and welcome to my rooftop tent. It just occurred to me before, actually, I haven't actually shown you guys my rooftop tent yet. So before I give you a little bit of a tour of this rooftop tent, I just wanted to let you guys know that I headed off from Denham this morning over here to Coral Bay, where I am currently parked at the Bayview Caravan Park, I believe it is, in town. An unpowered site I think was like $45 a night, and I would have preferred to just get a beach camp somewhere, but there is literally like no camping within almost an hour here of town. So I wanted to watch a footy tonight, and rather than having to drive, let my tyres down on a beach, drive into town to watch a footy, and then come back, let the tyres down again to get back to my campsite, it was too much mucking around after a 6.5 hour drive to get here. So I've basically got here to town, and I've got a spot at the caravan park. Speaking of caravan parks, one thing I have definitely noticed is that there are hardly any free camps here in WA. I'm pretty much booking my campsites in a day or two in advance of getting to where I'm going to, and I haven't had a free camp, I don't think, since I got to Western Australia yet. And I've been trying to book campsites today for the Exmouth area where I'm going to be spending the next 4 days. Everything is just paid campsites, and they're all booked out. So I've found another caravan park, and what I'm going to do is just day trips to different areas around this coastal area from there. So a bit disappointing. I was hoping to just camp on the beach, but I'm going to be doing day trips from my base at the caravan park that I've just booked in. So we'll get over there tomorrow, but for now I just want to let you know I've got here to Coral Bay, and I got to the beach, and the first thing I did was go for a snorkel. Now, I haven't snorkeled since I was a kid, probably at like Lake Learmonth when I was 6 years old. Snorkeling around the reef, which is literally right on the beach here at Coral Bay, was just incredible. There's fish swimming around everywhere, and it's literally like you take a few steps in and it's right there. It's right on the shore. So it was absolutely incredible. Once I worked out how to breathe underwater and got used to all that, it was absolutely amazing. So I highly recommend, if you're coming to this part of the country, go to Coral Bay, get a campsite, and go for a swim and a snorkel at the beach. Now, I'm going to show you a few clips from my little snorkeling session I had before, but for now I'm going to show you this rooftop tent. So basically, this is an Alu-cab rooftop tent. Now, it was expensive, and only reason I got one this good was because I'm going to be living in this for 6 months. I'm already like 5 weeks into this trip, so I've got a good one because of the time I'm going to be living in it. But basically, it is so easy. There are 2 clips on the back. You just pop off and you push it up, which you've probably seen in my videos already so far. Now, 3 windows and just some pockets here at the back. Now, I've just got jocks, socks, my reading material, and I've got a 12-volt fan. That is the best investment I have ever bought. That 12-volt fan gets used every night, and it works wonders. It hasn't been that hot on this trip yet, but when I get to the Territory and start hitting the Gibb River Road, it's definitely going to be warming up. So I need this now. I'm definitely going to be needing it there. The mattress in here is amazing. Obviously, you can't feel the mattress through the camera screen, but it is a really bloody good mattress. And I've got a light on the roof too. So that is a basic rundown of my rooftop tent. I'm not sure how exciting I can make that sound, but this is my living quarters. And now I'm just going to show you guys my little snorkeling session I had before. G'day everyone, welcome to Exmouth. Now, I just went to go and get some groceries from the IGA here, and then I walked past a sign and I thought, ooh, award-winning pie, so I'll be the judge of that. So I've got myself some breakfast. Now, I'm actually not even hungry, to be honest, but I could not resist the opportunity to eat a pie from an award-winning pie shop. And the line was out the door. I thought, this is an opportunity I can't miss. So it's time for a food review, and I've got the chunky beef pie from the Exmouth Bakehouse or Ningaloo Bakehouse. I can't think what it's called, but anyway. We're going to put some sauce on this bad boy, and we're going to see if she is worthy of the award-winning title that's apparently being given. Let's get into it. Oh, this is a good pie. Yeah, that's not bad. And you can see there's some chunky beef pieces in there, so it's a proper chunky steak pie. Oh, it's hot, huh? This pie gets a 7.5 out of 10. Probably still not as good as Jim Boomba, which is what I reckon the best pie in Australia is. But if you are in Exmouth, go and get yourself a pie from the bakery. Bloody good. G'day guys, welcome to Turquoise Bay over here at Exmouth. This is where we're going to wrap the video up, and it's going to be a great few days here at Exmouth. I'm at the end of day 2 of a 4-day stay here in Exmouth, and this is where we're going to wrap the video up, guys. But before we do, I'm going to show you a bit of a highlight reel of my stay here over these 4 days. After this, I'm moving on to Onslow for a photo shoot, and then Karratha, Port Hedland and Broome before hitting the Gibb River Road. So we'll catch you guys a bit further north. Enjoy. Thanks for watching.